If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin, and will heal their land. That is 2 Chronicles 7:14. It was said to God's chosen people after they had exodus or come out of Egypt, had turned to some other gods and that sort of thing, but he's saying, here's your solution, 2 Chronicles 7:14. And if I could put that in Texan, it might make it a little easier to understand, but if you are going to call yourself my people, then humbly come to me, pray, or change your attitude, seek my face, not these other idols or demagogues. Turn from your wicked ways, or quit what you're doing. Then I will hear from heaven, because he's got people in heaven, angels, that report it to him, a lot of them, and God says, then I will forgive their sin and heal their land. We need our land healed for certain. We have, again, as in times past, as in the history of this world, a virus that has popped up. It's another pestilence. It is another attack by demon parasites that are affecting the temperament, the way of life, the economy, the very health of our world. And apparently it is actually awakening some people to the truth of why we're in the mess we're in, not necessarily this virus, but some of the things we've been doing for the last couple of 100 years have left God out. We've taken him out of the classroom, we've taken him out of the church, we've taken him out of the courtroom, and literally have said, we're going to go another route, or we're not doing this way. And God's finished with that. He is saying, no more. We're going to have it my way, or you're going on the highway, and the highway leads to the lake of fire. So, I will put it to you this way. If we look at this statement right between the eyes, like we should nowadays, I have 7 questions, and they are from 2 Chronicles 7:14. If we're going to call ourselves his people, we have called ourselves a Christian nation. We have said that we were initially produced by Christians who did that kind of writing of the Constitution, who looked at our initial start as a getting away from the oppression of Europe. The oppressors in Europe had limited religion, or the proper approach towards worshiping God. It was either the way of the state, or they shut them down, or said you can't do that here, that sort of thing. Also, there was a taxation problem, but the primary reason, the underlying factor, was freedom of religion. And as some have said, not freedom from religion, but freedom of religion, or to allow us to worship God and to know that he is the only God. If you look at the commandments, and if we believe that they are the will of God, or the rules to go by, the first 5 have to do with keeping him first place, with having no other gods before him, with having nothing made with hands that we bow to or make gods out of. This is clearly stated in Exodus 20, 3 through 8, if you want to look at the verses. He says that You will not bow down to any of these other gods, and you will set a day aside, making it holy or consecrating it to the appreciation of me. I am your God. He made that pretty clear, and he says, I want you to remember the Sabbath day or that day and keep it holy. Not make a merchandising thing out of it like Jesus ran into when he came into the temple back in 2000 and something years ago. It is not something to put on TV and come up with some kind of scheme to make money off of some kind of plant your seed and there you go thing. It is to appreciate God as His provision is provided for us, as He has provided the ultimate provision in salvation, and we have that